So here it is, the finished mainline cart. Crew, do you want to show them how to use it? Push the button, raise it up. The other button. The other button. That's it. Putting together the mainline cart now. I got everything done. Got all my pieces made, so now I just got to assemble everything. Should go pretty quick. Got a 2-inch ball. So all my trailers have the same exact ball on them. Got my fuel cart, generator, they all got a 2-inch ball. Yeah, so I got the steel from Elrow Steel, and it was just 20-foot lengths of 3.5-inch square tube. So I cut it on the bandsaw and just kind of laid it out on the ground to see what it looked like. And I didn't have plans for this, I just was winging it. It turned out pretty good. That's my battery holder. It's great. It works perfect. Battery can't move too far. Good old bungee cord. Made it simple. That way, when I'm not using it, I can easily just take the battery off of this. Otherwise, if it sits outside, it'll go dead and go bad. Grab a socket, tighten up those 2 bolts. Oh. I get shorter bolts. In case you were wondering, I had everything all pre-assembled. Then I took it all back apart and painted it. But yeah, I already got the hoses measured out, wires measured out. Put this cylinder in. All the hoses go through the frame. That way, driving through the woods, all the trees and branches and stuff don't catch them. Tricky part. Alright, I just finished up our mainline cart. As some people guessed, they guessed the right color. I painted it blue. I was going to paint it black, but I figured blue would stick out in the woods a little easier. And blue's my color. But I got a hitch on it for the four-wheeler. And then I got a hydraulic pump. So I can run, there's 2 hydraulic cylinders in there. Gotta lift this mainline spool up. And then I just got a lawnmower battery to power it. And just a bungee cord holding it down so I could easily take it off and recharge it. But yeah, I can fit I made it so I could fit a 2,000 foot long spool with 1-inch mainline. But I'm pretty sure it could also, it'll also carry 1.5 inch mainline through. That's for 2-inch. I don't think it'd fit a 2-inch spool on there. But yeah, it's adjustable. The height is adjustable. So if I got a real little spool, I can lower these cylinders down and pick up from the very bottom up. Like right now, if I run these cylinders down, they'll max out like right here, which is the perfect height for the spool of the 2,000 foot of 1-inch mainline. So that way crew can load it up and bring us the mainline when we're ready. It's easy enough, he should be able to do it. As long as he can lift this pipe, I'm sure he can. Yeah, that's about it. I was told to make it a tandem axle, that way it rolls with the ground a lot easier. If it was just a single tire on each side, the whole cart would bounce. So that was some friendly advice from one of the guys that set up some of our other woods. But there's a lot of mainline to run, and they said they couldn't get to it all, so we got to set up about half of it, and hopefully they set up the other half. But I had to make things easier because pulling mainline's a lot of work. It took me about, I don't know, 20 or 25 hours to make this. I mean, I probably spent 5 hours just painting it because I primed it. It took about an hour for it to prime, and then came back a couple hours later, painted it the first coat of blue, and then came back 6 hours after that and painted the second coat. If this thing works really good, you can message me and maybe I'll build you one. It's gonna cost you though. It actually wasn't too bad to build.